This is Kathy Brooks of WKKP Digital Broadcasting, Chicago, Illinois, reporting on Dallas Love Field Airport shooting with a police-involved shooting. Mr. Armstrong is the one, I believe his name is Brian. Brian Armstrong is the one that shot the video of the police shooting. And Brian reports that reportedly the officer told the male suspect to put down the rock twice, and then he shot him. He said he did not see any children come out of the car, or whether or not he does not know whether or not there were any children in the vehicle. Also, that once the man was on the ground, the police shot him again because he was still moving around. And when after they did that, then the woman got out of the car, started screaming. And that's when she ran. I guess she tried to run towards the man, the father of her children. And so, again, once a suspect is down and not getting up, again, why shoot them like a dog? They're not animals. They are human beings. Why continue to shoot them? The point, to me, that was a bit excessive. However, I am not a police officer. I was not there in the moment. I was not there emotionally, so I don't know what happened, what occurred. But even as you're reporting on that does run through your mind. If a person is telling you, shoot me, and they have a rock and they clearly understand you, they can hear you, and they don't put it down, but they just walk slowly towards you. To me, that says that this person may be asking for a police shooting, which means, to death by cop is what it's called, death by cop. So if they're asking for death by cop, you never give them death by cop. If anything, you try and talk them down. They could have even went so far as to just wrestle him down. If there was two cops and all he had was a rock, one of them could have came up behind him and simply knocked him down or something, anything other than shoot him. So again, I just wonder if there was another way that they could have overcame the suspect, if there was another way at all. If there was any other way that they could have done it, even with a stun gun. I'm told that officers do have police guns as well as stun guns. So was a stun gun an option for them? I'm wondering, did they have an option to use a stun gun? Was there any other way that they could have done that other than shooting a man? We don't know whether or not he's dead or alive right now. Supposedly when he left the airport in an ambulance, he was alive. But a person that takes 9 bullets to the body, they don't often live, depending on where the bullets hit and whether or not they hit a major artery or major vein. So again, there was a man that was shot at the Dallas Love Field Airport in Texas, and it was a domestic altercation. The man was throwing rocks at the vehicle of the mother of his children. And he also had a rock as he was walking towards the police officers. The police officers asked him to put it down twice, and after the second time, they shot him. They shot him repeatedly, which it sounds like they did it in like short bursts. And it appears from the video appears it was about maybe 2 or 3 short bursts, estimating anywhere from 5 to 9 bullets. And so we don't know whether or not the man is alive right now. But he is in a hospital. The police are still investigating the officer that was involved in the shooting. He has been put on desk duty. The airport is open. However, there's about 3 hours delay that the airport is reporting about 3 hours delay. Other flights that were coming into Love's Field have been diverted to Dallas, Fort Worth. And so they don't recommend that you come there. And if you have an Uber or a Lyft ride coming to pick you up, you may need to make other arrangements to meet maybe immediately before they arrive at the airport. Maybe call that Lyft ride or that Uber ride, because it's so hectic there that they're not able to get in and out. It's really just jam packed with people trying to get in and out. Your regular flight people, you have your ambulance people as well as your news crews. So it's really, really packed there. Southwest Airlines is open. They are cooperating. They are trying to be cordial to the passengers by passing out water and things and snacks. And because the lines are fairly long, there's about a 3-hour wait. Everybody that went through the checkpoint has to go through the checkpoints again. And again, this happened at around 12:20 p.m. Dallas time. So there was a police shooting, and everyone is, myself included, I'm all the way in Chicago and I happen to hear about that. And so we're all waiting with bated breath to find out whether or not this man will live. The hope is that he'll live and that he'll have a productive life. Police are saying that they don't know whether or not what type of charges he will be charged with. Because it appears the only thing that he did was throw a rock at a car. And of course, he resisted orders when the police told him to put the rock down. But considering from his state of mind, he appeared, according to the reports, he appeared to be unstable, mentally unstable. Anytime a person tells you, shoot me, and he clearly sees that you have a gun, he tells you to shoot me, then that person is clearly unstable and in need of help. So we don't know whether or not, whether or not he'll be charged or what charges will be applied to him, provided that he actually survives this hospital stay. We don't know where the bullets hit or if the doctors are able to assist him. So he definitely needs prayer. Prayer needs to go out for the family. I know most news people don't tell you that, but considering this is LUTG Radio, Let Us Thank God Radio, we're just going to ask you to pray for this man that was shot over at Love's Field. Pray that he'll recover, and pray for peace in his mind. Amen. Peace in his mind as well as for his family. So we'll just keep you updated with what's going on as we hear it. And again, this is Kathy Brox for LUTG Radio, WKKP Digital Broadcasting, Chicago, Illinois.